Even a few years ago, I would scroll for hours on end, and I never really knew why I did it. I just knew that it happened. Maybe I did it for fun, but at the end of the day, I didn't actually know the root cause of why I scrolled. Until just recently, that I realized that scrolling is really just the fact that you're distracting yourself. Now, if you're distracting yourself, you have to be distracting yourself from something, right? And that something is what you're procrastinating on. Scrolling and distraction is just another synonym, another name for procrastination. It's in another form. It's disguised, but at the end of the day, it's still procrastination. But instead of knowing that you're procrastinating, you're pretending to ignore it. You're pretending to forget it. And that's why it's so dangerous to like death scroll, for example, is that you don't even know that you're not doing what you know you should be doing. It just goes out of your mind. It's like you completely forget about all your real life responsibilities. You just scroll 3 hours later, you're like, whoa, 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 what happened? That's what happens. And the root cause is that you're procrastinating on something, but you don't want to think about it, and so you go ahead and distract yourself. So the root cause here is not the fact that you're scrolling, but the actual cause of the scrolling is that you're procrastinating on something. Now, how do you fix it? How do you actually stop scrolling? By getting rid of the root cause, right? And that's why you need to find out what you're procrastinating on. The big thing that you're procrastinating on right now. And it's not going to be something small like throwing out the trash. If it was something small, you would have done it already. It's probably something bigger, like a lifestyle change, or you want to start working out, or you want to start dieting, you want to eat healthy. A big change that isn't easy in the moment to do. If you can identify what you're trying to forget, what you're trying to ignore, then you won't have a reason to scroll. So sure, there might be some residual like addiction left over, but you'll go from scrolling for 3 hours to like half an hour. It's like you get rid of the root cause, and then it'll be like no reason. There'll be genuinely no reason for you to keep scrolling. That's just what I found personally, is that once I get rid of the root cause, once I actually focus on what I need to do, just automatically I start scrolling less. I don't scroll on YouTube. I don't watch random videos because I don't have a reason to. I just don't do it because I don't have a reason to distract myself. And so this turns your focus inward. You need to realize what you want to do that you're not doing, or more specifically, what you need to do and you're not doing. If you can get rid of that block of procrastination, if you can punch through it and you can get past it, then your scrolling will immediately decrease. I can guarantee you, if you find out what you're procrastinating on and you actually act on it, at least half of the time you spend scrolling will be gone. At least half. I can guarantee you. No refund though, but I promise you, like genuinely, if you find what that big thing is, then immediately you'll start scrolling less. It's just a factor of finding out what you're distracting yourself from.